How's it going, guys? Dave Larson, Austin. See quite a few of my mods in here tonight. Y'all gonna be busy? We'll see. Um, let's see. We were popping around last night and run into some shit that I thought was taken care of a long time ago. And it's old news. I figure it had been done, gone, forgotten. But evidently not. Chief Vodka was running his no neck lip last night. So was Haley Karma about me going to Barnwell and who I had in the car. They'll never figure out who I had in the car. But I can promise you this, it was not Miss Debbie from Charleston. So why they are attacking her for being in Barnwell, I'll never know. But they're idiots. They are serious meth heads that need some serious help. Jimmy, you say that again and I'll have you blocked. Do you understand me? Do I miss my daughter? Of course I do. But there's nothing I can do about that. Cheap vodka and meth mouth Haley are trash. I thought they left YouTube. Well, they come back evidently just to cause issues and talk shit. I figured I'd throw their name out there because they did the same last night. But here's the thing about it, they're both trash. Let's see, Cupcake. Did you hear the convict admit that you won't be going to jail? Yeah, I heard that. I knew that from the get go. So I'm not really worried about convict. He's a puss anyway. Hey, Zach. Appreciate that. How am I doing tonight? I'm doing good. Yeah, I'm still going. You know, it's funny how many people have tried to take me down. Look where they've been. They all had to take vacations. I haven't taken a vacation. Well, yeah, I sort of did. But I kept in touch with everyone. I didn't just leave. Oh, we should, Harry, we must probably have a panel. Yeah, you're right about that. He do have a medical condition called no neck, yellow belly. Yeah, he showed that, didn't he? All these trolls, haters, try time, but they can't. You keep getting stronger and stronger. I know. The thing is, they can come in here with all the lies they want, try to cause problems. And what happens? They get found out and they disappear. They put their heads in the sand. You know, it's just one of those things. Kristen, do a shout out. This is my first stream back. Yeah, Kristen, welcome back, man. I'm glad you're back. Kristen's been sick, guys. He's God, at least 3 weeks, 4 weeks. He's been down. One time I was talking to him on Facebook, and it sounded kind of like pneumonia for how he was describing it. Yeah, about 4 weeks. I'm glad you're back. Boy, I tell you, them trolls, they trying to get that shit in there, ain't they? Clout chasing. I think that's great. Skip the bad, good things. That's all I've been doing. Hell. So what? Somebody was making fun earlier of me living with my sister. Well, guys, when you figure it, I mean, I've lived all over the country. I've lived in California, Oregon, Washington, Joplin, Missouri, Indiana for a little while, Connecticut for a little while, Florida, South Carolina. So, I mean, yeah, I've lived all over. And had a blast. For that person that says I have no home, oh, I've had plenty of homes. Plenty of homes. But when you move in with family and you figure things will be a little different and they take advantage of you, about Nebraska, South Dakota. Nah, never been living there. Nebraska, hell, we always ran across it nonstop. And the Dakotas, I only went up there a handful of times. Everything up there that we used to do was shut down. So, from city life in New Orleans to living deep in the Mississippi forest? No way. That's how you should do it. But what do you do about the mosquitoes and the bugs, man? You got some big ones down there. Don't worry about the alligators or the snakes. I'll be worried about the mosquitoes. Well, Sarah, I'm not looking at the cheaper aspect of it, but right now, with the Social Security that I got, I'm doing all right. It's a little rough because I'm spending $1,200 a month on prescriptions, even with insurance. But I'm getting along. Hey, George, I mean, they want to believe Isaac, and that's their problem. I mean, shit, I got some swampland in Arizona. I'd love to sell them. Got a deed for it and all. Ink might be a little wet, but hey, who cares? Did you get the corona? Nope. I was able to avoid it. Yes, I've been to Canada. Never lived there, been there. Favorite movie? There's too many to pick from. My favorite movie, there's too many to pick from, but it would be action. I would have to. One of my favorites would have to be Lonesome Dove. A lot of people most probably has never heard of it. What do you think of Tina, the neighbor? What's there to think about? She's at Michael's beck and call. She'll jump back there quicker than Michael can call her. It doesn't matter what kind of fish, to be honest with you. Usually when I go fishing, I just fish for whatever's out there. You know, you kind of get a feel of it. If you're fishing the shallow waters and there's a little bit of overgrowth, panfish, maybe a bass. If you're fishing deep water, you can get drum, you can get Lonesome Dove was a TV series. It only had four parts to it. When you're going fishing, like I said, when you get into deep water, you got drum, trout, catfish. So it just depends on what I'm going for. Melissa Stampert. It was an old upload from Chief last night. They don't have no content, so it was an old one. Ah, really, Melissa? Okay. Well, if they knew who I had in the car, they would most probably kill that person because she lives right there in Barnwell and got blonde hair. Yeehaw! Just to let them know. Joey, you stopped watching them a long time ago? Jimmy, yeah, you're right about that. Joey, they jumped up underneath Isaac so damn quick. It weren't funny, but need to come to the state sometimes, see more railroad museums. If I'm not mistaken, there is a railroad museum not too far from here. I might go check that out this weekend. I have to check and see if it's open first. A lot of stuff around here is still closed. Needs to appreciate that you for the stuff that you've done for him. Picked up AGP. It was drunk sig. Guys, I did a lot. for Michael and Bridget. The deal was, I was more concerned about the time that I spent with my daughter during the videos than anything else. Okay. I mean, you can see the chemistry there if you look back in the older videos. Me and my daughter, we clicked. So it don't matter what the trolls say and the haters. I don't care. See, I know what was there and what wasn't. And I know what changed. So Michael owes me 25% of his net worth. I wouldn't want his 25%. Because anytime that you get something from Michael, he owns you. Or he feels that he owns you. So if you got your hand out for doing a video and he pays you 200 some odd dollars, okay, that's automatic. You were paid $100 to be there and $100 to be on call for the next one, and the $50 for lunch. Okay, that's how it went. Did I like it? No, because they lied to me right up until the time that AGP figured it out, that they were making a hell of a lot more money off of him than they told him. But hey, that's one of them things. What if I pay you double for each MNK? What is an MNK? There's a railroad museum up in North Carolina. Yeah, I know there's one in North Carolina. It's right outside Charlotte. I actually picked up some rail wheels from there one time when I was driving for Bulldog. No, he only cares about spending time with Bridget. Jimmy, I mean, that was it. Ask Lord for forgiveness. I tell you what, you better start asking the Lord for forgiveness, you piece of shit. I left. You didn't. So you can take your $2 back, as far as I'm concerned. 60,000 a month for views. Jason, that's a low figure. A real low figure. See, these ignorant bitches are using my dead mother's name. You know? And the only reason that got out there was Mr. Welsh. And this is how they play their little games. And the reason that I've done so well on YouTube as an individual and haven't had to be under other people like some other people have tried to do is because of my mods. My mods do an excellent job for me. They always have. Right now I'm trying to see if I can volunteer. Waterloo, Central Railway, Ontario. That might get you in the door. That wouldn't be a bad deal if you could get in there. Journey of Life. It's been a long time. Hey, sweetie. God, it has been. Glad to see you in here. Favorite TV show? Well, there's a couple of those. I mean, one of them would be Miami Vice. Then you would get into the Stargate programs, stuff like that. Miss you too, hon. I really do. How's school been doing? You should be out by now. Of course, I enjoyed chips, but man, that's been totally long ago. Did you go fishing? No. No. Crazy. By the end of the year, on a journey of life, I hope you get it all taken care of, hon. I know you've been working hard because you ain't been in here. Question. Will you live? Oh, will I live stream Friday the 13th? One night. Most probably. I don't know if I can. Might even do it off of actual Friday the 13th game. Wouldn't that be interesting? Thoughts on Bruce Lee? He died too soon. How was your first time meeting Jimmy? I met Jimmy before I actually met him, if you know what I mean. But the first time I actually met him, he was standing in my living room and he left. That should tell you everything you need to know. Actually, he left, Cindy left, and Bridget left. Been around since the 70s. You ain't no way, Jennifer. Do I talk to Jennifer or Mike's sister? No. I don't talk to any of them down there. They've made it to where they just don't want me around no more. So until they do, why is Cindy and Jimmy still living in the trailer park and Bridget hasn't bought them a new house? I would say, well, let's put it this way. When you take $17,000 and remodel a bathroom in a trailer that's worth $15,000, you got a couple of screws loose. Okay. Now that they did that, I think the trailer went up to 22,000, but I think Mike owes you money still. I know he owes me money still, but I'm not going to fight him for it. What the hell? Yes. The AGP cartoons are created by JP. Jimmy, yeah, Cindy is definitely a few sandwiches short of a picnic. I've never heard it put that way, but damn, that sounds good. McDonald's, Isaac shadow covers the earth. Yeah, it'd be a definite eclipse. Hmm. Well, thank you for getting that one. Look here, guys. I ain't scared of nobody. And if you've been in this room anytime in the last 2 years, you should know that. Brian, yeah, the AGP cartoons are funny. Sarah hit you? Oh. Well, Joey, I don't always deal with it. I'm going to let the shit roll off my back and be done with it. Yes, Bridget is still with Michael, as far as I know. Yeah, I got a Facebook front page of my page on YouTube. It's got a link to it. Yeah, Dream Killer. I pray for her too. Doesn't do much good, but I keep hoping that she wisens up. One day she will. What do you think will come of the boys? No idea. I washed my hands of them when they started stealing my tools. I mean, I hate for anything to happen to them, period. And I tried to be there for them as much as I could, but that should have been Michael's job. He tried to put it off on everybody else. You should come back. Canada, visit Waterloo. My traveling days that far away, no. I won't be going up to Canada no time soon. Beautiful up there, but with gas prices rising up because they put Biden in the damn office, I just can't see it. Just can't see it. Going to have a panel? Most probably. Chat is jumping. How many we got in here? 222, 221. Guys, make sure you hit that like button. And if first time in here, hit the subscribe, ding that bell so you get notifications. $4 a gallon here in California. It's $2.79, I think, right now here. And I haven't checked around the country, but Earth fan, I done told you. You're done. Block that piece of shit. Not for 300 seconds. Just go ahead and block that person. Be done with them. Thank you, Miss Serena. Boop. Yes, I've met Isaac in person, and it was the worst day of my life. My stock in McDonald's fell. Yeah, there was a shortage because gas pipelines were shut down, but they're all open now. But still, we got a president that wants to go all green, and he wants to get rid of gasoline. Trump knew about the virus and done nothing to stop it. Well, that's not true. He came out with the first antivirus. Whether it worked or not, I don't know. $285 here, New England. Yeah, it's, like I said, it's 270 something here. I think it was 279. Well, it depends on what you call as fake. If you call something that's been practiced fake, then yeah, I guess you would call them fake. In a better place under Trump. Jimmy, you're right. We don't really get into politics on here. 293 in North Carolina. Brenda. Tell you guys, I got some great mods in here. Well, let's see about getting the panel started. Shady, what's up? I seen you popping in on PS4. Sarah.
Hey, Doug.
How's it going?
Pretty good. About yourself?
Hanging in there.
That's good. Yeah, I just wanted to step on and say hi to everybody since everything's been going crazy today on your streams.
Oh, yeah.
I know you're not a chicken or scared of trolls, much less father of two.
Oh, no. I ain't worried about him.
Nah, neither am I. He's just blowing out hot air like everybody
Clout
else.
chasing is what he's doing.
Yep. No, most
That's all
definitely.
he's doing. But I gave him what he was looking for today. I gave him his 5 minutes.
5 minutes of fame, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't like to talk about politics either, but things have gone crazy in the last 2 years. That's all I could say.
Oh yeah.
You know, people need to understand that times are changing. You know, we need to upgrade on everything. You know, I got qualified for the broadband. I
Yeah.
got qualified for that today. So, because it goes for fixed income people, low income people, and I'm on it. So, you know, it is what it is. You know, times are changing. It's time that everybody needs to suck it up and move on. You know, it's going to change if we like it or not. You know, and that's exactly how I look at it anyway. You know, you can't sit and judge other people when you don't know them personally. But I know from what I've seen of Doug, he's not that bad of a guy. He really isn't. And it's about time people take a notice of Doug. He's not that type of guy. You know, he lived his life. He's just relaxing and, you know, enjoying life. And it's
That's
about
it.
time that people need to grow up and accept for what it is. You know, that's just the way I look at it.
Yeah, that's all I'm doing.
You know, everybody has, you know, a chip on their shoulder, you know, one way or another, but, you know, everybody's taking it to the extreme, and it shouldn't be like that. Life's
Well,
too short for
you're
this.
trying to get me to get pissed off and throw a reaction out there, which you're not going to get a reaction out of me. You're just going to get hung up on. You're going to get kicked out.
Exactly. Exactly.
So,
You know, it's just people need to grow up. Stop playing in the sandbox with the rest of the kids.
that would be nice, but I don't see it happening.
Yeah, it is what it is. You know, people just need to grow up, stop hiding under screen names, you know, that are going off on Doug needs to grow up. You know, yeah, Doug done some bad things, but that's in the past. Leave the past in the past. We're in the future now, folks. Children, you need to grow up.
Erwin Lewis, you need to show your face or get out of here. I'll kick that one. We got Kristen back there, which. Kristen, what's up?
Hey, Doug. What
Hey,
have
Christian.
Hey, how are you?
You
Pretty
feeling better,
good.
buddy?
I'm feeling way better. That was the roughest 4 weeks of my life.
Oh, I bet.
Sorry I wasn't there for you. I felt really bad, but I needed to care about my health versus the YouTube channel.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Yeah, it was not pneumonia. It was called gastritis that I got. Gastritis is the stomach lining on your stomach that goes away, and it's painful.
I know that one day that we talked, it sounded like you were having a hard time breathing.
Yeah, I was. I was in the hospital. I had oxygen on me.
Yeah. I'm glad you're back.
So, what have I missed on your YouTube channel? Can you catch me
Oh, let's see. What have you missed?
The same old crap, just on a different day.
He summed it up. I mean, things with Nick popped up.
Nothing changes. Nothing changes. It's just the same old crap just on a different live stream.
That's it.
When I was in the hospital,
Yeah.
I saw that they were making those angry grant. That's not cool.
Do it now?
I know they were making those angry grandpa and making fun of you on those videos, Doug.
That's all right.
It's not cool. I was kind of
They're just wanting just something to draw the drama. That's all that is.
And
yeah.
when I don't see, Michael would throw me out there. He'd throw my picture up there, and his views would go up a little bit, which they did.
Why was
And
that?
he
Why
does that with Tina. He does it with Charlie. He does it with me.
Why was that person asking for cigarettes? That was kind of confusing.
I'm going to have to go back and edit that out because it will be flagged from having commercials
That's
put in.
promoting. Yeah,
you-
that's promoting.
Can you block him for not coming back again?
Oh, he's blocked.
Because that was kind of odd.
The first time I let him go through with it. Second time I told him, hey. Third time he got booted.
So does that mean once you get booted, you're done forever on being on a panel? Or
Unless I unblock you.
right before the video started, there was people. I blocked them. There's people bad mouthing you, but I was a good mod by blocking.
Well, I mean, there's two block lists. There's one block list for StreamYards and YouTube. And then there's a block list for people coming up on panel.
So let's say if it's in the chat and I block someone, where does that go?
That one goes on with YouTube.
Yeah, anybody that you block from the stream is based off of the YouTube. But on the stream, it goes by the StreamYard.
Right.
Doug's a good person. He's taking time out of his own day to talk with the fans and all that, and so I like that no other YouTube star never does that. They're just all greedy and all about the money, and Doug is just one of those people that's nice and generous with his time.
No, I've never cared about having a lot of money. I've always given away.
Money doesn't make you happy, but these greedy people, yeah, they're money hungry, and they don't know when to stop.
But I can't compare Doug in a different YouTube channel. No one reaches out to his fans like Doug does. It's hard to compare Doug to another YouTube people because they're greedy, and Doug's not greedy.
Well, I used to reach out to him on Twitter when I had Twitter, on Facebook, Instagram. But when my shit got hacked, I kept Facebook and the rest of them they can have.
Is it hard to be like a YouTube star because you get because people like to take you down and you need to stay up to stay up on top to keep your channel active?
I don't try to stay on top.
There's no point in doing that. It's just wasting energy.
I mean, if I wanted to try to stay on top, then I'd have to start doing that clickbait shit like Michael does, or start doing half-ass videos like he's been doing.
I quit watching Michael a long time ago. Ever since AGP died, Michael can't do his videos are not the same anymore.
No, he's a drama seeker.
And
that's what that boils down to.
And just a lot of clickbait and drama.
Yeah. Faceless, I'm doing okay. What you can tell, I'm sitting right here.
I like your Ozzy Osbourne glasses.
I got a pair of them out there in the truck. I had 6 pair, but somebody decided they wanted them more than I did when I moved out. So let's see. We got one other person back in the basement. He's been sitting there a while.
I'm going to drop off so you can make room for someone else. So thanks for having me on the panel.
Okay, Kristen, have a good one, man. Thank you.
No problem. Bye.
Nice seeing you, Christian.
Good work and being a mod.
Thank you for letting me be a mod, Doug.
Take care.
Take care.
What's up?
Doug, I wasn't sure if you could hear me.
You what?
I couldn't. I wasn't sure if you could hear me or not. I don't know. Can you hear me?
It's cutting in and out real bad.
It's like I have McDonald's Wi-Fi. Give me a minute.
It's cutting out real bad, Leroy. We'll have to do that another night. But basically tonight, this is my second stream today. It kind of pissed me off seeing that shit that Chief and Haley put out. I figured it was all over by now. That they please don't let Father. Yeah, Brandy, I'm not worried about him. I think he's blocked anyway. And it just pissed me off for them to bring up the old trash and try to say somebody was with me when they weren't, trying to drag somebody new into their ointment. Me and Miss Debbie had a real good friendship, and it was ruined by he said, she said shit on YouTube. Now, she was not with me when I went to Barnwell. But if Chief ever figures out who was with me, he may disown somebody. And that's all I'm going to say. But guys, we've been on here 50 minutes. And I'm going to end the stream. Mods, y'all did a great job. A few people that came in that I've never seen before, I appreciate you coming. The super chats, I appreciate it. And I'll let you know when that money comes through and what we're going to do with it. So, but y'all have a great night. And if anybody's got Red Dead Redemption and ain't up past 1 o'clock in the morning their time, I'll be on Red Dead Redemption. Y'all have a real good night, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Bye-bye.